Bridges on a budget, evaluating prices in Europe and Turkey. When it comes to traveling, one of the most iconic elements of a trip can be crossing a bridge. Whether it's a historic stone bridge in Europe or a modern suspension bridge in Turkey, the experience of crossing over a body of water can be breathtaking. However, when traveling on a budget, it's important to consider the cost of crossing these bridges. In Europe, there are countless bridges that are not only architectural marvels but also important transportation links. From the Charles Bridge in Prague to the Ponte Vecchio in Florence, these bridges are often must-see attractions for tourists. But how much does it cost to cross these bridges? In general, crossing pedestrian bridges in Europe is usually free of charge. However, some bridges do charge a small fee for maintenance and upkeep. For example, the Tower Bridge in London charges a fee for pedestrians to walk across its famous glass walkway. In Venice, tourists must pay a fee to cross the iconic Rialto Bridge. When it comes to driving across bridges in Europe, the cost can vary greatly depending on the country and the type of bridge. For example, in Norway, drivers must pay a toll to cross many of the country's fjords, which are often crossed by suspension bridges. In contrast, many bridges in France and Italy are toll-free for drivers. In Turkey, there are also a number of impressive bridges that are worth crossing. The Bosphorus Bridge in Istanbul is a stunning example, connecting Europe and Asia. Fares for crossing the Bosphorus Bridge are relatively low, making it a popular choice for locals and tourists alike. In terms of toll fees, Turkey also has a number of toll bridges that connect different parts of the country. For example, the Osmangati Bridge, which spans the Izmit Bay, charges a toll for drivers. While the toll fees can add up, they are generally affordable for most travelers. Overall, when evaluating prices for crossing bridges in Europe and Turkey, it's important to consider the overall cost of your trip. While some bridges may charge a fee, the experience of crossing them can be well worth it. Additionally, there are often ways to save money, such as purchasing a pass that includes multiple bridge crossings or taking advantage of discounts for certain groups. In conclusion, bridges can be a fascinating and memorable part of any trip. By carefully evaluating prices for crossing bridges in Europe and Turkey, travelers can ensure that they stay within their budget while still enjoying the beauty of these important landmarks. So next time you head out on a journey, be sure to consider the cost of crossing those bridges and plan accordingly. Happy travels!